So this is a sheep pluck. Pluck is simply the trachea and the lungs and the heart, all taken out as one block. If we look back here, you can see this is our trachea coming down. You can see how that trachea branches into the right and left lung. Those are the primary bronchi, right and left primary bronchus. Okay? And then once we get into the lung tissue, this one's been cut on this side by someone. Ninny. Okay, if we see once we get into the lung, we branch again. Right?
Oh, okay.
See that? Got one branch going there and the one where the thing stuck in. Those are the secondary bronchi. And then if we were to open up further, you'd see it split again, tertiary, and keep splitting, keep splitting, keep splitting until you get to the bronchioli, the tiny, tiny little airways, and those dead end in the alveoli, which are the little air sacs in the lung. Okay? And they talk about the root of the lung in your lab book, and that's simply where the bronchus goes into the lung tissue and it takes the nerve and the artery and the vein with it. So if they put a tag here and you say root, that's fine. If they put a tag here and you say primary bronchus, that's fine too. Okay? And then if we look at the other end, this is the top of the trachea. Again, this is the hyoid bone, right? We can remember where that is, right? Way up here. Okay? These big plates here, these are the thyroid cartilages on either side. And the bump, that's the Adam's apple. Okay? And if we look down here, this is the very beginning of the trachea, of the tube proper. And this is the cricoid cartilage. This is the only one that goes all the way around. This is a complete ring. Okay, the rest don't go all the way around.
Now, if that was on a human, is that where they will cut it open so you can breathe?
That's where you put pressure on there when you do a tracheotomy. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's the mark. That's the mark that you look for.
Okay.
Okay? So that's the cricoid cartilage. All right? And then if we were to look on back here, this is the glottis. This is the opening to the trachea. Okay? And this little leaf-like piece of tissue up here above it, that's the epiglottis. So when you swallow, that is forced down. It covers the opening to the trachea, and actually if this were in the body, right, it's going to cover that trachea, and lying down here below it is the esophagus.
Right, that's
So it actually directs the food past the trachea, down behind it into the esophagus. Okay? And sometimes, this doesn't come down all the way, it gets stuff stuck under there, and you got to hack it up. Yep.
That's when they say it goes down the wrong tube,
Wrong way. Yep.
wrong pipe.